song. This is my song. Can they hear this? I can't even hear it, huh?
Yeah, they can hear it.
You hear that? Hey. What's going on, guys? Bradley Martyn here. I knew the video was rolling this time. I didn't even have to ask Nadeem. So, anyways, today I'm gonna give you guys 3 leg exercises that you need to be doing. Starting with one of my personal favorites. The reason why this is one of my personal favorites is because one thing, and one thing only. Where I couldn't see growth in my quads, I changed this up. This one thing, and it changed the game for my quads. Granted, they still suck, they need to be better. I know that, it's a personal issue. But if we can help you guys get your quads better, that's what I'm here for. So, first exercise, the close stance squat, a high bar close stance squat. What I had done prior to like this was the traditional, little bit wider stance. So it was more like this, and I focused on keeping my weight more on my heels, more like power style squats, right? So when I started implementing this closer stance, like this, closer stance squats, focusing more on keeping the weight towards the front of my foot, not like up in my tippy toes, because we don't want to hurt our knees. Feet always stay flat, okay? Now, what I'm focusing on throughout this motion is keeping my weight from the middle of my foot to the front, like of the ball, like the knots? What do you call those? The knots of my feet? You call them the knots? They're not. Anyways, like, not the toes, but right before the toes. So it's different for everybody where that is.
The ball?
The ball?
Yeah.
The ball of my feet. Yeah, so from the middle to the ball of my feet. So as I'm coming down, the weight's in the middle, right? The weight's in the middle, and as I come down, the weight will travel to the balls of my feet, right? It's okay if your knees go over your toes as long as your heels don't come off the floor, okay? Your heels cannot come off the floor. You wanna make sure your feet stay flat. Now, the same way you come up, like, it's the same way you went down. So let's say you're coming down, the weight's kind of shifting to the front. As you're coming up, the weight's gonna shift back to the middle of the foot and contract the quads. This is important. Focus on, because for me it was hard because initially I had no like mind muscle connection with my quads. Everything was like glute and hamstring. That's why my butt is so big. So I was like, man, I really need to balance this out. So I had to really focus on just slowing down the movements, taking down the weight, and focusing on actually moving the squat like movement with my quads. And that was like the biggest learning curve for me, but I promise if you guys do it, if your quads suck, because all you feel is your glute and your hamstrings, switch it up, change it up, do what I did, and you'll be happy. And from there, you know, just quad gains for life. So, moving on. The second exercise. And this is an exercise also that like people just fail to do this kind of stuff because you look like a girl sometimes when you do it. And that's not a bad thing because you guys gotta understand the posterior chain needs love too, okay? I've always had, and I know a lot of guys who've always had issues with like, because you can see the front of your body, right? Quads, chest, shoulders, arms. You work this stuff more because you feel good about it, and that's fine, feel good about it. But if you want to build like a complete balanced physique, remember to focus on your total body. So that being said, the posterior chain needs love too. So this is a really direct exercise to your glutes, to your hamstrings. It looks like a cable kickback, but I do it with bands because it keeps that constant tension on the muscle. And what you're doing is you're thinking about basically keeping whichever side is not attached to that band, keeping firmly planted to the ground. So like you're here, say we got leg on the band, this side is firmly planted. Use your upper body to control your weight. Keep your chest up, and all you're thinking about is bringing your knee forward. It's almost like a run, like a sprint position. And push your leg back and out. Extend your leg. Let them go through. You know, I gotta let the homies go through. You know, let them do their thing. So now, with that being said, it's important to focus on, again, keeping yourself nice and sturdy with the side that's not moving. Support yourself with the upper body. Tie the band right around the back of the ankle. Again, up to that runner's position, and push your leg like in a sweeping motion, down and back. Just like that. You're gonna feel it, I feel it mostly in my glute, but you wanna also think about pressing back with the knee. As you swoop down, press back with the knee, and squeeze your hamstring as much as possible. This gave me a crazy pump. I did, like, in this video, it might look like I did like 5 sets, or 2 sets, but really I did like 1 set, and I have a crazy pump. Don't skip out on it. A lot of people skip out on it, but I promise you, not only will it complete your physique, it's gonna make you stronger, the deadlift and the squat. These are the main movers for the most part in those heavier movements, right? The glutes and hamstrings are the main movers for a lot of these heavier lifts. So do not skip out on them. It'll improve your squat, your bench press, your deadlift, everything. Just do it. Don't skip out on it. Last exercise is a lunge, and I just do this a little bit differently. Again, for me, the biggest problem, like I said earlier, is struggling with quad growth. So for me, I'm kind of giving you guys what I've learned, right? Because that's why I'm here. And what I did to change like my quad game, not only from the close stance squat, but this type of lunge, and I do it in a way where I'm focusing on like a tempo, keeping a constant tempo, and I'm focusing on where I'm placing my foot in the, where I'm putting the weight on my foot as I come out. So as I come out, I'm thinking about not going straight out with my body, but come out to the side slightly. And when I hit the floor, I'm thinking about keeping the weight, again, on the balls of my feet. The balls of my feet out, the ball of my feet, right here. Keeping the weight right there, okay? And I'm coming down, I'm controlling the dip, right? I'm trying to keep the weight forward, and I'm not, I'm shaking, I'm already sore, look at this. How is going, man, damn. And I'm not bouncing, I'm not moving, I'm not like throwing my body out of it. It's gotta be real strict. So you gotta be real strict with this. You come out, straight down, pause, 1, 2, come up, right on that quad. Keep all the weight here. Then match your foot, and then move forward. So don't rush through it, don't shift your weight, don't like try and throw your weight forward. You see a lot of people in the gym, they'll do this, they'll go like this. So it's hard for me to even do that, but they throw their weight. Focus on the movement, focus on pressing with the quad. I promise you guys will be happy. I know it's not as glamorous as the upper body life, but these kind of exercises, getting better for your leg, getting your legs stronger, and then making progress with your legs will only help you make progress with your upper body as well. So don't skip out on it. Hope you guys like the video. So much more coming soon. Me and Nadeem sat down and wrote like 1,000 videos, like these ideas we're coming out with.
Like 20.
Okay, like 20. Most of them suck, but at least 3 are gonna be good. So stick around. Let's get better together. Find me on Instagram, Snapchat. Yeah, that's it. That's all I want to say for today.
Goodbye.